Hey everyone, this is Blake Stockton, a consultant here at the Florida SBDC at UNF. I'm a consultant here specializing in digital marketing, and today we're not going to talk about Facebook Live masks, which is what I'm wearing right now. So let's go ahead and take that off. It's a great attention getter. Next week, we will talk about Facebook Live, some of the best practices for success, and things that you can do, just like what we're doing here, to help grow your business. But in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about SEO, search engine optimization, and the number one best practice that I recommend for small business owners. A little bit of background on this before we jump into it, because this tip that I'm going to recommend, you don't hear it a lot. And you don't hear it a lot because no one makes money off of it. No one can charge you to do the search engine optimization work for you. A little bit of background. So search engine optimization is the practice of ranking higher in Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And it's been around for a long time. It changes a lot, but recently, in the last couple years, there's been a huge shift. Well, let me before I go on the shift, let me mention that. So when Google creates this complicated algorithm, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars, hired some of the smartest mathematicians from the best schools in the world to achieve, when someone searches a term online, okay, you go on the computer, you search for your term, cats, whether it's a cat video or you're adopting a cat, something like that, they're going to want to give you the best result that you want. And the algorithm basically orders all of those search results to give you exactly what you're searching for based on your terms, based on your location, based even on some of your past behavior on Google. So they just want to give the searchers the best results possible for that searcher. So there's about 200 different ranking factors on Google, and some SEO experts now estimate about 75% of those 200, you call them ranking factors, that the Google algorithm, all the Google bots that search around online, try to pick up these ranking factors to determine where a website ranks. It's estimated 75% are all link-based. So as a small business owner, you have a website, right? And what Google is saying now is that to determine how quality of a website you have, how high we should rank you, we're going to put the most emphasis on who else is ranking, who else is linking to you, who else is mentioning your business online. Because the more people, the higher quality sources that mention your business online, link to you, the higher, that's the best indicator that you have a quality website, and the higher we're going to rank you. So generally, as a business owner, you have to have links on the mind. And the number one, which brings me to the number one tip, which I've seen the small business owners that have the highest ranking websites are always the most active in the community. And they always have the most relationships, because when you're active in the community, you can use those relationships to build links from other websites. And so what does this look like, right? So I have some examples of being active in the community. And this is important for a small business, especially when just starting out and trying to get your website to rank higher. It means speaking at events. It means never passing up an interview or an opportunity to be on TV, whether it's the news station or a local blogger or someone at UNF. Maybe you're an alumni at JU or UNF or your university, and they want to profile you for your business. Even if you just started, go for it, because there's a chance that online they'll have that article and they'll link to your website. Some other examples: sponsoring events, earning awards is really huge, because often those websites and those companies that give out the awards they will link to you online to promote you as well. Other things are, maybe you can get maybe you do, this is a good example, have a lot of small business owners who are very active in the community, and they do a lot of things for nonprofits, pro bono. They just give things out, their services, their products. If you're doing that, the one thing I'd recommend to ask for is to get a link on their website mentioning you as a partner, or a blog post where they're giving you a shout out, mentioning your business, talking about your business. Because one of the things that Google does when they recognize that either there's a link, or even if there isn't a link, maybe they're mentioning your business, they're looking at all those words they use to describe your business, and they're passing it along to your website and to you. So when someone searches those terms, it's more likely that you'll rank higher in Google. Does that make some sense? If it's not making sense, let me know in the comments, and I can clarify it a little bit. I know it's a lot of info, and it's pretty simple to understand. I mean, there's some complexity to it, but the hard part really comes in is executing on this. And that's why I said it's hard to hire out, because a lot of this is on the business's shoulders, the small business owner, to develop these relationships and have a quality business so people will want to link to you. Some other examples of being active in the community is, let's say let's get an example. So let's say you have a bakery that specializes in macaroons. If I was that owner of that bakery, I'd want to know all of the food bloggers by first name, and I want to make sure that they all know my name. Anyone that has a Instagram account or a food blogging account in Jacksonville, because it's likely they might visit your shop. You can give them some free product. They might give you a review online. Even if there's a website, a national website that is all about macaroons, you want to make sure that they know about your business, and maybe you can contribute to their website. Maybe they can come down and give you an interview. Anything like that, which can build links to your website, gives Google an indication that you have a quality site. Because Google doesn't. Maybe you're crushing it locally and you have a ton of sales, but Google doesn't know that. They only know what's going on online. So partnering up with the local bloggers. If you're that new macaroon company, you might want to partner up with local businesses. So let's say you're the official macaroon supplier for a local restaurant, an Italian restaurant. Maybe you can get on their website that you're their official macaroon partner. Maybe on your website you can list their business as someone who you partner with and is a recommended good Italian restaurant in the community. Things like that. Those link building practices are free, kind of easy to do. I mean, you got to build them, but and you also have to take that additional step and use that ask to grow your business, to get that link online, which is again another sign to Google that you have a quality website. I had another recommendation here for this macaroon business. Okay, so I've seen this happen to a client who ranked really well, excuse me, for organic type words. They were at a lot of farmers markets, and these farmers markets listed their business online and used organic, green to describe their business with their industry term. And because they were listed on all these farmers markets, and they did it for months and several years, that they had all these links from farmers markets pointing to their business, describing their business, giving Google a good idea of what exactly they have going on. And so now when you type in organic, green, their industry, they dominate in Jacksonville for that term. So if you have a product, for example, for those macaroons, going to farmers markets might not give you a lot of sales, but again, it's developing those relationships and potentially building a link on that website. You want to make sure it's good to do a little bit of research for this link building and making sure that, say, that farmers market has the ability to link to you before you go off and do this. Or maybe it's something you're doing right now and it's worth looking to see if there's potential for them to link to your business. Some other examples that I've seen from local clients, or not local clients, just doing research. The top bed and breakfast in St. Augustine has a crazy good quality link from National Geographic. It's a link rated one of the best bed and breakfasts in America. When you get a link like that, it's going to be just a great quality signal to Google that you have a great bed and breakfast. Another example is a photography company in St. Augustine, but they actually rank really higher for commercial photography. Jacksonville got a link from an award from a museum for some of the work they did. So Google sees that quality website, such as a museum, linking and mentioning their business in a PR post, and that all that, we call it link juice, when they have a good quality source, all that link juice flows down to the website and ranks them higher. So a lot of that's on the business owner, is looking for those opportunities to apply for these awards, to sponsor events. Maybe that business owner has been a sponsor for the museum for a while and they finally get recognized. And a lot of it is on your shoulder, and it all comes down to, again, that recommendation to be active in the community. Have a little strategery there. Make it strategic so you're working towards something, maybe working towards that link or winning that award. But really tie it all together there. Those are some of the good examples I've seen recently. Especially keep an eye out for those awards. Keep an eye out for the awards that the SBDC gives out with the SBA, such as Small Business Leader of the Year, Small Business Winner of the Year, Chamber Awards. Those are all great opportunities to potentially be mentioned online or have someone write about you online as well. If you win an award, maybe you can be featured in the JBJ, the Jacksonville Business Journal. Have your business online, have a link potentially, or at a minimum, someone discussing your business. JBJ would be a great link to have. So to wrap it up, be active in the community. Have links on your mind, links when you're doing things, pro bono work, building partnerships. And if you want to have, so this is my call to action, right? Recommend it for all marketing, all live videos. The call to action is if you want to discuss link building with me for specifically a strategy for your business, call us, request, again, my name is Blake Stockton, and call our front desk, which is, the phone number is in the our Facebook page. Call us and make an appointment. I'd be happy to sit down and discuss it further. Like to wrap up with a little Q&A. I saw somebody, Michelle Caldwell-Smith, had a question, so I'll answer that. She said, I want to start a family business, but I don't know how to start. Recommendation I would make, and we make this for all people looking to start a small business, is to attend our monthly How to Start a Business workshop. It's every month here. Sometimes it's during the day, sometimes it's in the evening. You can register for that via our website, and it's about, I think it's $40. But it's a 3-hour workshop. You leave with a lot of great resources to learn how to start that business. And family business, that's really interesting. I'd love to hear more about it, Michelle. But that would be my recommendation, to go ahead and go online, sign up for How to Start a Business workshop. Have another comment here from Do Good Media. The main key, they said, is to be authentic and not have spammy links. Totally true. When you're link building, that's a good, thanks for making that recommendation. I should have mentioned that. When you're building links, you never want to pay for someone to do a lot of this spammy link building. You don't want to do, the key here is that it's high authority sources. It's links that you'd be proud of to have pointing to your business. It's not some weird directories overseas or a bunch of weird blogs going on that don't have a lot of visitors. It has to be exactly that word, Do Good Media, authentic links. Basically that you'd be proud to show your customers that you have a link from. So that's a great recommendation. Thanks for that. Any other questions or comments? Thanks, Claire, for the kudos. Anyone else? Comments, questions? If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you're watching this pre-recorded, I'm going to check in and answer any questions for you. But thanks again for watching. Next week we'll do something on Facebook Live, because that's a great opportunity to reach more of your Facebook followers. Thanks for watching and have a kick butt day. Thanks.